was a fox back in the day.
Oh no, sorry, Fox. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Seeing
I
two
don't know,
Sheiks on the screen, so I'm a little okay. So okay, he is Sheik Fox. I remember having a few clips of his Sheik in the past.
Yeah.
And
Interesting.
Still Zelda.
Zelda that we're seeing right now.
Oh wait, or no, not Drephen. htwa is still Zelda.
Yeah. This is
This is a
not
set,
sure
right?
what's going on. I'm very confused. HT's choice to go Zelda, is it an accident? Yes.
Okay.
Seems like
All right.
okay.
Okay, I guess, yeah. So started a stock down. All right, let's start from the beginning. And we're back with another Sheik Ditto, actually. So I don't know what htwa's preference is. Obviously, it's probably Sheik Ditto in terms of this type of matchup. I didn't know if he wanted to favor the Fox or if he still plays the Fox. But, you know, goes down to stock at the start of this set to some Zelda shenanigans, and Drephen's kind of taken over right now.
Yeah, no, it definitely is an interesting choice. I guess, you know, some Fox players find the Fox Sheik matchup kind of challenging. You know, it can be sort of frustrating. I personally would not be surprised if playing Drephen is one of those players that could lead to frustration, not because Drephen's style is like bad or anything, but it's sort of, you know, like I think chat knows what I mean. Like it could just be kind of frustrating. You maybe feel like, oh, I can't believe I lost to that. So opting to go for the Sheik yourself can kind of
yeah.
work
I wonder though, like against Drephen of all people, like you know Drephen's gonna go for the chain grabs in this set if you're playing a Sheik Ditto. So for I mean for a player like me, I'd be like, no, I don't want to get chain grab.
Yeah, for sure. Slock's actually saying in chat that htwa used to be a Sheik player, so it makes a lot of sense. I think, you know, like I was saying before, this kind of matchup is a pretty fundamental character. So if you feel like you have better fundamentals than your opponent, I can see why you would go for this.
Sure, yeah, but you know, the beginning of this set, htwa kind of given Drephen a gimme with the Zelda stock, and Drephen looks like he's taking it all the way for this first game. So it's going to take a lot for htwa to come back.
Yeah, absolutely. This is going to be quite tricky. I think as a character, even though the chain grab is super punishing, it is still the kind of character where like an advantage is much bigger than an advantage versus someone like Falco who can just lose his stock immediately. And we see that there.
Yeah, there it is. I mean, what else is there to say about Drephen? He's the, you know, fundamentals dude. Has it on lock. Played really solid overall, and he did exactly what we expected him to do. He chain grabbed Sheiks, he picked up his punishes, he made the follow-ups happen, and won.
Yeah, I'm interested to see where they go next. You know, in any Ditto, you're gonna see just kind of preference-based stuff. So, as to what HT or htwa prefers, I would assume a stage with like a bit more space, although they started on Yoshi, so I don't know. But if you get kind of destroyed on a small stage, you might think, okay, maybe I go somewhere with a bit more room like Dreamland, or maybe HT opts to use their Fox instead. So
yeah, there's a lot of options here for them. So looks like they're gonna keep Ditto on lock right now, and htwa with a bit more of a sound game plan at the start of this, but does it really matter if Drephen gets the grab?
Yeah, no, very, very, very tricky. Ooh, I like the downer. Kind of an interesting option. I've seen some really creative extensions. Even the weak back air worked out pretty well.
Tries to slip between for the ledge grab.
Ooh,
I like that a lot.
One of the things funny that we just saw there from HT is that they did a up air kind of cheese that's on Battlefield where you can grab the ledge and go underneath the stage and do an up air, and cheap hitbox will hit you. The first person who showed me that was Mewtwo King. So I don't know if that's where HT learned it, but it didn't end up working out. It is still funny to see. It's like one of those little cute, cheesy things in Melee.
HT catching the air dodge out of Drephen, and they're kind of running away with it right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Very solid edge guard, though. Man, just to close it out. Looking pretty close. 84 obviously a fair size lead, but with chain grabs as part of the matchup, all you need is like 20-30%, and then you have a really reliable punish option.
Yeah, and the big theme right now is the two of them actually. How do they respond off of the Sheik spot dodge right now? And it seems like Drephen's getting a lot more mileage on it when it comes to this stock.
Ooh, yeah, good reactions there. Gets a very solid punish.
And the reverse.
The stock. Yep.
Yeah, again, Drephen starting to pull away in a game that looked like HT was taking a lead. Let's see if they can even it back up.
Yeah, very close. Compared to the first game, obviously htwa has made a lot of adaptations. I really like this forward air spacing, just making Drephen's life really difficult. Although now kind of the reverse of the situation occurs, like the down air extension.
Double down air. Okay.
Ooh,
nice.
Out there.
Yeah, really solid again by Drephen, and poised to take this set 2-0 and advance into top 8. I really like that, but it was just a flub by the ledge, and he just dies from the up B.
Yeah, this is pretty close, but again, openings here can lead to a lot of percent. Manages to get out of it. Drephen probably not really sure whether or not HT would land on the platform. Grab ledge. Should be a rinse and repeat, but the timing kind of threw Drephen off there. Manages to grab ledge.
You see, again, there it is. Waits for the spot dodge and then catches with the forward tilt. Unfortunately, doesn't find much of it. The two of them are just fisticuffs right now.
Like, the spot dodge that Sheik has is so good. It's really weird to see. They're spamming it. Like, it's crazy.
Gotta do it.
Yeah, that's not going to be enough.
Yep. And a 2-0. I think really just, again, solid, fundamentally sound play from Drephen. htwa didn't play badly. I think the gimme at the beginning by switching to Sheik again, or Zelda, excuse me, I don't know if that was intentional or not. But it allowed Drephen to kind of run away with that first game. The second one, of course, looked a lot more even.
It's one of those things where, like, Melee, unlike some other games, character switching is very difficult. Obviously, certain matchups you play and you're like, I just find it easier to play Sheik versus Fox Sheik. But, this isn't like a League of Legends or Dota or Overwatch where there's like 40, 50 characters and they intentionally have really uneven matchups. In Melee, the game is been pushed so far and so well developed, and you focus on your main so much that I do wonder, like, if HT would have been better served playing Fox kind of the whole way through, unless I'm wrong and the entire bracket been playing Sheik, because switching characters, like, it felt like there was a warm-up game there, don't you? Like the first game was.
Yeah. So I actually just pulled up their Twitter, and they said that they're going all Sheik at Xanadu today. So I guess that's our answer. But I mean, there's a world where if that wasn't the case, yeah, maybe we do see the Fox switch. Perhaps it performs a little bit better. Again, I think the big thing for me is, like, if I know I'm playing against Drephen, I'm like, okay, there's no way I'm willingly putting myself into a matchup where I'm gonna get chain grabbed the whole time. But
yeah, although the down throw tech chase might be just as as frustrating. So, pick your poison in that situation. It feels like, at least. And
it looks like we're gonna get HT again. So this time in the losers bracket now.
Falco player.
That is a player I'm not familiar with. You're saying Falco?
Yeah, I'm seeing in the bracket Falco, but can't say I'm super familiar with Googly Eyed. But obviously they've made it this far. Almost top 8. Looking through their run. Lost to Golden, the Puff player, 2-1. So pretty solid.
Sure, and this is actually the loser side top 8 qualifier. So HT going from winner side qualifier to loser side qualifier. Let's see if the Sheik can pull it out.
And Sheik, Falco, not a bad matchup for Sheik. One of those matchups, I think, like, really good example of a top tier matchup in Melee, where sometimes it feels like the community talks about matchups as if they're like insanely favored one way or the other, when in reality it feels like a lot of top tier matchups are really, really close. And this is one of those where it feels really, really close. Like, it's hard to definitively say who wins. I certainly feel like Falco does very well, but I also don't play at a level where when I get grabbed, I die every time. So, you know, I think they both characters have pretty big